Peace be with you. I'm Uncle Ivan. Today I'd like to share with you new discoveries in the study of ancient Syriac Christian manuscripts. Ancient Syriac manuscripts hold a crucial position in the study of Christian history. In recent years, thanks to the application of modern technology, scholars have uncovered many precious documents hidden deep within history, providing a fresh perspective on the development of early Christianity and the spread of the Bible. In 2023, medievalist Gregory Kessel of the Austrian Academy of Sciences used ultraviolet photography to discover a hidden Syriac text of the Gospel of Matthew in a manuscript in the Vatican Library. This manuscript is a double palimpsest, a document written in layers on parchment, with the text on the bottom layer being the 1,500-year-old Syriac text of the Bible. The discovered manuscript contains Matthew 11:30 to 12:26 and is believed to be the fourth known manuscript of a Syriac translation of the Gospels. The Syriac version includes the detail rubbing with the hands compared to the Greek original, possibly closer to the Aramaic spoken by Jesus and his disciples, providing valuable linguistic evidence. Syriac, a branch of Eastern Aramaic, was widely spoken by Christian communities throughout the Middle East from the 1st century to the Middle Ages. Ancient Syriac played a key role in the early spread of Christianity because of its close relationship to the Aramaic spoken by Jesus and the Apostles, making Syriac versions of the Bible highly valuable for textual criticism. Syrian Christianity spread across the Uhu River to the Sogdians and Turks as early as the 5th century. Even after the Germanic migration and before Europe was fully re-evangelized, Syriac Christianity spread along the Silk Road and reached the Tang dynasty court in China in the 7th century, forming the Nestorian religion we know today. The Peshitta is the standard Syriac Bible. Peshitta means simple. This translation, likely completed between the 2nd and 3rd centuries AD, became widely used by Christians in northern Mesopotamia. Significantly, one manuscript of the Peshitta is the oldest known Bible manuscript with a definitive date, dating to 459 or 460 AD. Currently known Syriac translations of the Gospels include the Curitan Syriac Codex at the British Library in London, the Sinaitic Syriac Codex at St. Catherine's Monastery on Mount Sinai, fragments discovered in the Sinaitic Palimpsest Project, and recently discovered manuscripts in the Vatican Library. In 1892, Agnes Louise, upon discovering the Sinaitic Syriac Codex at St. Catherine's Monastery in Egypt, described it as the codex I did not want to touch. It was very dirty, and the pages had almost all stuck together from years of unopened pages. However, this seemingly tattered manuscript is actually a complete Syriac copy of the four Gospels, now believed to have been written in the late 4th century AD. In recent years, as ISIS threatened to devastate the cultural heritage of the Middle East, Abbot Father Columba Stewart led one of the world's largest digital preservation projects, dedicated to preserving endangered manuscripts from Mesopotamia and the wider Middle East. This effort, supported by the Hill Museum and Manuscript Library, has successfully digitized over 140,000 complete manuscripts, over 50 million pages of handwritten text. Using ultraviolet photography, digital imaging, and optical character recognition (OCR) technology, scholars are rediscovering forgotten texts and conducting cross-regional comparative studies. Due to the spread of terrorism, 2,000 of the 6,000 physical manuscripts digitized in Iraq between 2009 and 2014 were lost or destroyed. Other digitized manuscripts in Syria have faced a similar fate, highlighting the importance and urgency of digital preservation efforts. The Syriac translation predates the oldest extant Greek manuscripts, including the Codex Sinaiticus, by at least a century, making them extremely valuable for textual criticism of the New Testament. The subtle differences between versions provide scholars with crucial clues to understanding the early history of Bible dissemination and translation. According to Gregory Kessel, several translations of the Old and New Testaments are known within the Syriac Christian tradition. These manuscripts are not only religious documents but also invaluable historical sources for understanding the development of early Christian community life, liturgy, and theological thought. By comparing versions of the Bible in languages like Syriac, Greek, and Latin, modern scholars can more accurately reconstruct the original appearance of early Christian texts. This cross-linguistic comparative approach provides a more comprehensive historical perspective. This discovery opens a new avenue for studying the early textual transmission history of the Gospels. Each newly discovered manuscript may contain unique readings or copying characteristics, providing new research materials and evidence for biblical scholars. The study of Syriac manuscripts has ushered in a new golden age in the 21st century. Through the application of modern technology, scholars are not only discovering hidden ancient texts but also digitizing and preserving these precious materials for widespread dissemination. These manuscripts bear witness not only to the history of Christianity but also to the shared heritage of human civilization. With the continued advancement of digital technology and the strengthening of international cooperation, we have reason to believe that even more precious Syriac documents will be rediscovered, enriching our understanding of early Christianity and the history of Middle Eastern civilization. If you would like to learn more about today's information or other content, please leave a comment below. Thank you for your support. We encourage you to subscribe, enable notifications, and share to support this channel and learn more. You can also visit my Patreon. Let us learn about God, reflect on our faith, and live out Christ together.